Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech, and I'm here today, guys, with a really quick video. And you know, I find the irony that I keep saying quick video at the start of all my videos, and they last for like 15-20 minutes. So bear with me on this one. This one is a really quick video. Just wanted to give my kind of status update here, progress report on my 3 weeks thus far here with the Redmi 6 Pro. Now, this phone has kind of felt a little bit neglected in the kind of my previous coverage. I've been reviewing the new phones, the Oppo Find 10 and the Mi A2. I did my 1 month final with the Mi 8, and this phone's felt a little bit neglected, but I wanted to kind of do another quick take on how it's been with this phone for the last 3 weeks. Now, I think this phone is definitely a very interesting phone because it is the first phone at this price point, and really with this kind of older SoC, the Snapdragon 625, that is now rocking this kind of modern look. And I think what's really exciting about this phone right now is that this phone is going to be coming in a new iteration very soon. You guys have probably followed the kind of the latest news on this phone right here, and I think it's going to be the 24th or 27th of July that Xiaomi is going to be releasing two phones in Barcelona, I think in Spain, and they're going to be releasing the Xiaomi Mi A2 and the Mi A2 Lite. Well, guess what? Guys, I want to introduce you to the Mi A2 Lite right here. That's right, guys. It's going to be pretty much the same phone as the Redmi 6 Pro that I have right here. So just kind of quick update, just quick reminder here of the specs of this one that I have. This is the 4GB, 64GB of storage version, 4GB RAM, 625 Snapdragon, and the 4000 mAh battery. Got that dual shooter there. Now, I really didn't want to kind of talk too much about all the things I've already covered about this phone. So in terms of performance, you guys know generally what the 625 has been performing like. You kind of seen also what the camera's been performing like for this phone. You've seen the battery obviously has been really stellar because it's a 4000 mAh battery, but it does have that micro USB charging there. So it has been a little bit slow to charge, to be honest with you, but I think overall it's been a pretty solid phone. And the one thing I wanted to focus on mainly on this video was that gaming aspect, the gaming aspect of the video, and of this phone, and how it's actually handling. And most importantly, I wanted to do this PUBG FX tool here because I've been getting a lot of comments, and I saw them earlier. What is this phone going to perform like when you run extreme settings on the Snapdragon 625 here with the Redmi 6 Pro? Well, that's what this video is about, so let's give it a shot. Let's go in here and let's do this in real time. So I'm going to just select the game variant here, just showing you guys that I have all the stuff set up here for HDR. I got extreme, shadows are enabled, I'm choosing realistic style, and everything should be good to go. So let's play this game and let's get this party started right here. So first of all, let's see how it does with loading the game. Taking its time. Oh boy. Well, there's a Snapdragon 625 for you. I'm sure it's going to take its time, but let's wait. I want to really kind of give it the time. I'm not editing this video. I'm not doing anything. I'm letting it go. Doom, 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 doom. Do 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 do. In case you guys who aren't from the States don't know, that was the Jeopardy music there to count down this very slow load there of PUBG. But here it is. Here's PUBG ready to go. And just to show you guys once again, and my fingers, just my little fingers, yeah, not very little actually, are, you know, they always have trouble hitting that settings there. But just to show you guys here, I do have HDR set, extreme realistic, and I'm going to enable anti-aliasing there just to kind of go all out on this Redmi 6 Pro. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to just press here to get started, and let's see how it does. And so you're experiencing right now in real time how long it takes to actually get this going. I hope this video isn't long at all, because I'm hoping that the performance of this loads the video, loads the game quickly, and is able to we're able to get started. So I'm just hanging out here in the back. There we go. Okay, so here we are with extreme settings on the Redmi 6 Pro, and I think it's pretty obvious to anyone watching this right now that it is not running too hot. Well, I probably shouldn't say those words. I should probably say it's not running very well is the right terminology here. There is a lot of frame drops here, and there is a little bit of stutter there. Now, does that mean that the game is unplayable? That's definitely not the case. I mean, you could definitely play this game at this setting, but I want to see how it starts performing as we kind of get further into the game. So I'm gonna let the plane drop happen there, the plane jump get started, and you can see there, I mean, just comparing it, if you have seen any of my other coverage versus the Mi 8 SE, the Mi 8, even the Oppo Find 10 you saw in some of that footage earlier. I mean, those phones perform at a whole nother level. This chip is old, guys. I mean, the 625 is old. It's been around for a while, and it definitely has seen better days. And so anyone probably with the Mi A1, with a bunch of Xiaomi phones that came out over the years with the 625, when you run extreme settings, this is probably how you're playing. And so I know that's probably why that comment and question has come up so much, which is, you know, how is it going to perform if I kind of upgrade my phone? If I get the 710, if I get the the Mi 8, if I get the 845 Snapdragon in my phone, how is it going to perform? Because you can see here, yeah, I mean, it's playable. It's definitely playable, but it is not the smoothest experience. So we're going to land here. We're just going to kind of run around for a little bit, and I want you guys to kind of see. Let's raise the volume here. Let's not raise the volume here. Sounds like there's some kids playing with me here, which is always fun. Okay, let's lower the volume completely. Okay, and here we are, as you guys see, with HDR extreme settings here on the Redmi 6 Pro. And I mean, yeah, it's not making for the most enjoyable gaming experience. You know, I'm turning. You see the lag there when I turn. It's definitely not great. Let's go inside here and see if anything improves here when I go inside. Whoa, and that was very laggy there. That was kind of annoying just now. It's almost like it's one step. It's like a one step delayed. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just not running very well. And it's kind of like I turn and then it turns. I turn and then it turns. There is definitely some serious lag here with the game, which is unfortunate. I mean, I would have hoped that, you know, it would perform better than this, but you know, it is the chip. It's the old chip, and it's the extreme settings. So you can see it here. Like, that's why, you know, that's why it's not gonna get to the level of the phones I've been testing. And PUBG, that's why I'm loving PUBG, because it's a really great example of both GPU, CPU performance, and yeah, you can see it here. It's going to be a struggle for my guy here to do much. So now I want to see what happens. Just out of curiosity here, what happens when I lower the graphics settings right here? So let's lower that. There's some kids talking there, so let's turn that off. I'm going to enable auto adjust graphics, because I want to see what happens here if this thing starts realizing that that this phone just can't handle it. What happens? So already that has made a huge difference, and you can see it there. By putting that auto adjust graphics, I'm already getting better performance out of this, out of the Redmi 6 Pro right here. And you know, it's still not like performing perfectly, and there's still definitely some kind of, there's some slight stutter there when you kind of turn the camera. But overall, you can see there, guys, if this is something you wanted to try, maybe you wanted to try it, you know, and that would be my advice to all of you guys. Put on the extreme settings. If you have the Redmi 6 Pro, if you're thinking of buying one, put on the extreme settings, play the game, And if you think and you start feeling that it's just unplayable, or it's just not kind of the jitter is like the stutter is not to your liking, then go ahead and kind of lower the settings. I mean, honestly, or at least kind of have it auto adjust, because here, yeah, it's definitely still, you can definitely still see a little bit of choppiness, but the game is playable, I'd say now. It's definitely more playable than it was before. And so that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I kind of wanted to show in this video right here. Not too much. Oh man, we always have trouble getting into there. Not too much really on this video, but just what extreme settings were like here on the Redmi 6 Pro. If you guys do have any kind of additional questions about the Redmi 6 Pro right here, definitely drop them in the comment section right there. It's a phone that I've been playing around with, but probably not to the level of like the Mi 8 SE right here, or to kind of the other the Mi 6X, some of the other phones I tested. I honestly think it's a great phone, but it's the kind of phone that once you have options that are that much better for only a little bit more, is it really justified to be able to buy this phone, which is coming in at around 150 US dollars, or in Hong Kong you can get, I know, the kind of lower RAM version at least for around 1,300 Hong Kong dollars. So is it worth it? I don't know. Like, and that's a question you guys are gonna have to ask yourself. But is it going to be exciting when it comes out as kind of a Mi A2 Lite version? I think so, and that's going to be the phone that I'll be very curious to see, versus this phone. And if I am able to get my hands on that phone at a future date, that'd be something that I'd look into. I'm definitely more interested though in that Xiaomi, the Mi A2, and it's a phone that I remember when the Mi A1 came out, I was super excited about. I do love stock Android. And, nothing against MIUI. I'm definitely liking MIUI now. And amazing what a month will do playing around with Xiaomi phones. It'll make you appreciate the MIUI and kind of all of its intricacies. It really is a great operating kind of skin, operating Android skin. And, I think it's definitely, we'll be excited to see how they perform with future updates and so forth. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this quick video. Not too quick. I know we're at 12 minutes already. But anyways, if you like the video, guys, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the video and all the content I've been doing, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon there as well. I do appreciate that. I think it's like down here somewhere. And stay tuned for a great week of Frankie Tech coming up. So I guess this is where I say, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Y'all have a good one.